Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Programming with Pirai. In this video, we are going to see about Leetcode question number 3001. Minimum moves to capture the queen. There is a one indexed 8 into 8 chessboard containing 3 pieces. Okay, what are those 3 pieces? 2 are white and 1 is black. Those 2 are bishop and rook and 1 black queen. Fine. Now they will give us 6 variables or 6 parameters. What are they? A, B, C, D, E, F. A, B represent the white rook position and C, D represent white bishop position. Then E, F represent the black queen. Fine. Now we want to written what is the minimum number of move to capture that black queen by this white bishop and rook. Okay, fine. Now and also they have given us a conditions. What are they? The conditions are the queen does not move. Okay, and the rook and bishop can move in their own way. In chess there is some rules, right? According to the rules only it can be moving. Fine. Now let us take the example. See here. So this is the example. In first example, the rook is here and bishop is here. Let me take any other color. Okay. Now the rook can move in this direction, either in this line or in this line. Can you understand this? Okay. Now bishop can move in this white line according to this point. Fine. Now how many steps is required to capture the queen? Fine. Let us understand this. First of all, this bishop can move where? This bishop can move like this. Okay. It cannot hit the queen. You know that, right? The bishop can move in diagonal. And also very importantly, this bishop is on what? On white color. Okay. But this black queen is at what? Black color in that board. So it cannot, there is no possibility for this bishop. Okay. Let us move on to the queen. Okay, the queen, sorry, rook. The rook can move in this direction or in this direction, right? So if it moves in this direction, it can stop here. And in second move it can hit the queen. Can you understand this? In second move it can hit the queen. Okay, so totally it requires what? 2 moves. Can you understand this, right? Go here and hit it. Okay, and another way is go here, stop here, and in next move hit it. So in minimum possibility I only take what? 2 moves. Fine. Now let us take this example. In this example, the bishop is at this point and rook is at this point. Okay, how many moves is required? That is the minimum moves is required to capture the queen. It is only 1, right? Already the bishop is also hitting the queen and this rook is also hitting that queen. So it is what? Minimum of 1 value. Okay, so this is what a problem statement. Okay, fine. Now the important thing is that what are the possible answers we can get? There is only 2 possible answers, I can say. So what are they? The only 2 possible answers are 1 and 2. Why? You may ask, why this 1 and 2? Because I can easily say that if my rook is not directly hitting the queen, then by adjusting it to some point, it can hit the queen. Can you understand this? Okay, let me state here. See here, my rook is here, right? So I can go and hit. Okay. If my rook is something like here, let me erase that. Now my rook is something like here. Okay, hit it. Okay, in another edge cases, in this problem, I just had lot of edge cases. Okay, I remember those. So here is my rook and here is my bishop. Fine. Okay, fine. Now rook cannot jump over this bishop and attack. That's a rule. That's a rule in chess, right? The coins cannot jump, right? So in this case, this bishop to move here. We say bishop just move from there. Okay. Now this rook can directly attack this queen. So it also take only 2 moves. So from this observation, you can say only the answer will be what? Possibly 0, sorry, 1 or 2. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Now how to do this? Let us understand this. Okay, so if my rook is directly hitting the queen in this direction or in this direction, okay, I'm just increasing 1 by 1 in this column, +1, +1 in the column, and if I find any queen there, then I can return what? 1. Okay, if I'm just increasing my row by +1, +1, +1, if it comes to the coordinates of queen, which means what? Queen is hit by this rook, then I can return what? 1. This is the possibility for this rook. Otherwise, in some possibilities, my rook will be here and my bishop will be here. So when I am moving to the vertical way, like this, I will encounter what? I will encounter this bishop, right? This bishop. So at this point, I can say what? I cannot do in one move. My minimum possibility for this rook is only 2 moves. So this is how we will find for rook. Fine. Now let's find how to what are the possible minimum moves for the bishop. Okay. For the bishop, I can say it can move in this direction, right? In horizontal direction. Sorry, in diagonal direction, right? While the rook can move in what? Vertical or horizontal direction. Okay. Fine. Now just see here. If the bishop is at the coordinate called 4, 4, then what are the possible ways it can move in one step? It is not like it can move in this direction to any of them, but in one step means is like what are the surrounding areas it can cover? It can cover like 3, 5. It can move here, or it can move here, or it can move here, or it can move here. I'm not telling you that it cannot move here or here. It can also move, but I'm just saying it can move in one step. If I am moving in one step, not one move, in one step, then I will lead to what? Either 3, 5 or 3, 3 or 5, 3 or 5, 5, right? Okay. So from this I can say for my bishop, the moves will be either I am just adding 1 to the row and column, or I am just subtracting 1 to row and adding 1 to column, or vice versa, or I am just subtracting both. I am just subtracting 1 to both. So these are the possible ways for this bishop. Okay. So for this bishop also, if take for example my bishop is here, okay, and my bishop is here. Okay, perfect. Now my rook is here. No, whether my bishop can hit the queen? No, my rook can go here and hit the queen, or my rook can go anywhere else and the bishop can hit the queen. Okay, so now I am just going for this entire row and this entire path and finding whether there is a queen and there is no in between rook. Exactly what I am done for rook, but in a diagonal way. That's it, right? Fine. So exactly for this path also, and this path also, and this path also. Fine. So this is something like very easy problem, but quite tricky problem also. You can have a lots of edge cases. I took more edge cases. Okay, fine. See here. Again, here I just saw a easy technique here also. Like if my rook is here, okay, either my queen and rook will be lying in the same row or in same column. Can I understand this? If my rook and queen are lying in the same row or same column without in between bishop, then I can say what? It is only one move. Can I understand this? It is for the time reduction only. Not much, but just a little optimal. Right. Let us see the code. I don't want to go further concept. See here, if A is equal to E, which means see here, if my rook row, okay, this rook row and this queen row is equal, then what should I do? If A is not equal to C, which means what? My bishop row is not equal to what? This rook row, or not min of b comma f is less than d, which is less than max of b comma f, which means what? My bishop is not lying between those rook and the queen. Can you understand this? Then I can return what? Then I can return 1. Can you understand this? If it is not in the row itself, okay, there is no possibility of in between bishop. If it is inside that row, in that row, same row, but what? If not in between them, it is lying before the rook or after the queen, like that. Can you understand this? It is not in between. It is out of this or on this. Can you understand this? Okay. That same applied for the column also. Okay. For this both conditions, I can return what? 1, because my rook can hit the queen in one move. Can you understand this? Okay. Or else my next hope goes to what? Goes to bishop. So direction are what? I already told you 1, 1, 1, minus 1, minus 1, 1, and minus 1, minus 1. Now I'm taking those directions. Then row, column is equal to c, d. So which means I'm just taking those bishop, row, and column. Okay, and then while 0 is less than or equal to row and less than 9, which means what? Row is in between 0 and 9, and also column is in between 0 and 9. 9 is exclusive. Okay, now in that case, if row comma column is equal to a comma b, which means what? I'm hitting the rook. Just listen carefully. I'm hitting the rook, which means what? Rook is in between. I'm going. Before hitting the queen, I just hitting the rook. So I cannot jump the rook. Just break it. There is no sense to go apart from that, and there is no sense to continue that path, right? Then if row comma column is equal to e comma f, which means what? I encountered queen before the rook. Then what should I do? I should return 1. Don't put this conditions next to next. Put in this order, because if you put this condition up, this condition down, it won't work. Or will it work? Yes, it work. Sorry, it also work. Okay, now row plus is equal to x and column plus is equal to y. I'm just writing this entire this for loop in direction because to just roll up my code into a loop. Okay, and then if this full conditions is not applied, then only I return what? 2, because I already told you the answer will be 1 or 2. That's it. Okay, this is what the first code I wrote. I just go there. See here, this is what the first code I have written. Can you understand this? So this is the entire code I written at first, and before that I just written this code also in a lengthy way. Okay, then I rolled up this code. Then I am started to rolling up this into some more like this conditions. Can you understand this? Okay, let me submit it. Yes, it is submitted successfully. Now I want to show you. This is my submission. See here, this entire submission. So there are a lot of educators. Try for yourself also. Thank you.